It's now February and we skipped the January curse. So we've had almost 200 people sign up for our Urban Brew Accountability Group, which is so great. And I've noticed in there that a lot of the goals revolve around finance, like saving money and things like that. And I just so happened to have finished reading The Barefoot Investor, which I highly recommend, whether you're in the group or out the group, whatever, just have a read of it. I thought that I was too advanced for this, it was going to be too basic for me, but I got so much value out of it. So many actionable things. One of which was I left the Commonwealth Bank after like 35 years of being with them. I moved across to another bank that has less fees, which he recommended in the book. And that's one of those things that people are like, oh yeah, it sounds great and it's a good idea, but oh, it's just too much hassle. There's too many things that I have to change, direct debits and all that sort of stuff. But really, if you just commit to it and do it, it's quite a simple thing to do, and over a month or two, you get it all sorted out. So anyway, yeah, highly recommend, check it out. And if you've read it, then comment below and let me know which part you like the most. Welcome to my Australia Day. Look at this, nobody else around at all. So please don't think this is going to be a, oh, poor me, business owner, have to work on public holidays. It's not about that at all. So this is actually a life hack that I've learned and you can potentially do as well. So it's not going to work for everyone, but if you ask, there's a pretty good chance it will work for you. So I've learned that it's best to actually come in on public holidays. Yeah, nobody here, super quiet. I can be super productive and get so much done. And then I'm going to take a day off next week and turn that into a long weekend for me and my family, so we can go away and do something then. And I've just found it's, if you're doing little getaways, it's so much cheaper. It's not as busy. Even if it's not a getaway, just going to a cafe or whatever. It's just doing things when the crowds aren't there are just so much better. Going to play centers for kids, all that sort of stuff. Like if you can go on a normal weekday when everyone else is at work, man, you've got it all to yourself. So yeah, highly recommend it. Ask your boss, even if it's never been done before, like a reasonable boss will think about it. I certainly will and do. And put two and two together and like, well, there's no downside. You're coming in, you're working, you're getting lots of stuff done, and then you just have the day off, some other time. So yeah, look, put the case forward to your boss, try and make it a win-win. Think of something that you can incentivize, their decision to so it's not all about the benefit for you, some sort of benefit for them as well. But yeah, give it a try. It's now February and we skipped the January curse. That may not make a lot of sense to a lot of you, but we've been operating for about 8 years now, and we've had about 3 events that almost crippled our business, like almost finished us, put us out of business. And they always tend to happen in January. It's just such a weird thing. So I try and relax over the holidays, but it's just so hard for me because I'm just bracing, just waiting for something terrible to happen in January. And often it's just things like totally out of the blue, like it doesn't matter how much planning you do, bad things are going to happen sometimes in our lives, in our business, whatever it is. Some things include machinery like this, just totally, massive breakdowns. Parts over from Italy, so you're shut down for a week or two. That's never good when that happens. One of the 3 things that nearly, crippled us though was our biggest customer going insolvent. So historically, a big part of our business was contract packing for other brands, and it's less now, but it used to be a lot more. And our biggest customer went insolvent, owing us hundreds of thousands of dollars. You just can't plan for that. You just, it's so unexpected, that sort of thing. But the positive is that, that in a way sort of led to the development of Urban Brews. So I'm so thankful that did actually happen. And I've just learned it's a good way to look at things. When bad things happen in our lives or businesses, it's important to realize that often there's a lesson in it, or it just sets us on a road of something positive coming out of it. So take it or leave it. That's the way I look at it. Pods galore. Thank you so much for watching. So we've actually hidden an Urban Brew packet in this episode somewhere. So go back and watch it and keep an eye out for it. And when it pops onto screen, look at the time, like 2.5 seconds or sorry, 2 minutes and 5 seconds, whatever it is. And comment below. And if you're close, you don't have to be exact, but if you're pretty close to it, then you'll go in the draw to win 50 pods. So go back, watch it, enjoy, and good luck.